Baja's not here, but her sister Raja the Wonder Cat has agreed to fill in as our guest host today. Hello, Raja. Say hi to the internet. Raja? Okay, she's busy eating grass and hunting mice. A few folks have asked me, what are the sticks on the hill behind the griddle? Well, funny you should ask. That used to be a avocado grove, and then we had one of our fires came through, the Thomas Fire, and it actually went a mile down the mountain below us, but our house was saved thanks to the heroic efforts of fire departments from all around the country, and I'm just forever grateful. But many of the trees did not make it. So, new owners, yes. Sorry, I was distracted by a cat. Some new folks bought this property, and what little bit of avocado grove was left, they pulled up and they planted grapevines. So, in a couple years, we may have some wine to share with them if they'll let us. So that's what the sticks are for the grapevines to trellis up, and we'll see what happens. But that's not why we're here, is it? No, we're here for food. Cooking. How about these 8-ounce sirloin steaks from Shalhoub? Shalhoub is a local butcher shop who does really incredible work. And let's get it. Oh, isn't that a nice shop? Their meats are awesome. And I'm using their seasoning this time instead of my own. And I'll use some combination of these, whatever I'm in the mood for. My lovely assistant loves the buttery flavor. She even puts butter on her steaks. And we both love Trader Joe's Barbecue 101. And sometimes I throw in a little mesquite. Let's see what happens. Okay, we got us a hot griddle with a fresh bottle of propane. Now I have to go and start refilling the bottles, my empty bottles, canisters, whatever. And I'm not looking forward to it because I know it's going to be expensive. Anyway, we got us some veggie oil. And some just you ever seen anything so pretty? They're pretty. So, I should have seasoned them before I put them on the griddle. I wasn't thinking. Oh well, life happens. Shalhoub seasoning. Oops. It's very salty, so I try not to overdo it. Way more salty than my bin. And let's see, the Kinder's buttery has salt, onion, garlic, butter flavors, spices, bell pepper, parsley, yada 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 yada. I think I'm gonna leave off the buttery because seriously, the stuff we've gotten from Shalhoub's is so good. It doesn't need a whole lot of accompaniment. I could stop right there, but I worked so hard to open this jar of Trader Joe's Barbecue 101 seasoning without luck. Okay, we'll do it there, like that. It's got, ooh, brown sugar, smoked paprika, dried roasted garlic, red chili pepper, salt, onion, and black pepper. Yum. So that's just right, I think. And this doesn't overpower, because, you never want to overpower a delicious steak. So, we're turned a notch or two above low. So we're low minus 1.5. We're going to put a party hat on. That helps solve all that, the juices circulate in there and get all yummy. So, we're going to let it go. I'm going to see what Raj is fussing about. Raj is the neighbor's cat, by the way. Ours are inside. But she does like to help me out when I'm cooking, or doing a beer tasting, or changing the oil on the motorcycle, or just about anything. She's very helpful in her own mind. Anyway, let's let this cook, and we'll be back. Okay, it's only been a couple minutes, but look at that. It doesn't take long, y'all. When you have the lid on, just look at all those juices. Juicy, juicy. Yeah, oh, look at that sear. We're going to flip them around a little. Do some more seasonings. Ooh, comes out fast. Salt, pepper, garlic, that's all you really need. Granulated sea salt or kosher salt, to be specific. Or table salt if that's all you got. I know, the trolls and experts are out there saying, no, you gotta do it this way, you gotta do it that way. But they're not cooking, are they? That's right. They don't have their own show. Okay, they might. And they may be better. But I bet you they're not as funny as me. Ha ha ha! Anyway, just, isn't that pretty? Spin this around so you can appreciate. Look at that sear. Yum. So, we'll keep turning and seasoning and rotating and seasoning and watching the sun. It's a hazy day. I don't know why it's so hazy. Anyway, we'll be back. Okay, we've been rotating a couple rounds, re-seasoning a little. Ain't it pretty? Yes, it's the prettiest. Just for chuckles, we want it to be $1.45. These things are so cheap off Amazon. You should have one. We're at 85 on that one. And 105 on that one. So we got a ways to go. And that's okay. Let's see, maybe a little bit more barbecue. I guess we could make my lovely assistant happy, and we'll put on just a little of this buttery steakhouse seasoning. Actually, I should just do hers up. Get the buttery and then fix mine the way I want. But that would make too much sense in pre-planning. And I have none of that. Let's go back to cooking. I don't recollect if I ever told you about my grandpappy, old reliable. Actually, sea salt, coarse ground, or kosher salt. The reason you want it is it tenderizes your meat better than anything else. It works best if you put it on an hour ahead of time before you cook and set your meat out so it reaches room temperature. And I didn't do that, as you saw, but this stuff has the salt. It's got the garlic. It doesn't have the pepper. It's got sugar, which I'm not really a fan of in my meat, but it does okay, I reckon. Anyway, that's the story of salt and why you need it on your meat. Now my mom, instead of the salt, she soaks it in light soy sauce for an hour or two, and that tenderizes it too. Has the same effect. And there's Sody Pop, Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, pineapple juice, orange juice, blah, blah, blah. But coarse ground sea salt or kosher salt, that's my way of doing it. You do it yours. But tenderize it. You'll be surprised. 1 hour, 2 hours is okay, or even a little better. 3 hours, it's not as effective, and anything beyond that isn't a big deal. 1 to 2 hours is the key time frame you're looking for. According to Old Reliable the thermometer, my lovely assistant, little petite sized steak is reached chef's temperature territory, but she likes hers well done, so we're going to cook it a little bit longer. Mine's almost the chef's temperature. A couple more minutes and we're done. So let's see, is there salt in hers? Yes, there is. She likes a lot of salt too. I'm not as big of a fan of salty flavors, but salt and butter hers. And hold on, don't go away, hold on. Looky there, looky there. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. So, sirloin on the Blackstone Griddle. That's what we got cooking for today. And power company's going to be cutting our power off here in another 2 hours or so, 2.5. And the lights will be off, the road will be blocked. They keep changing power lines and power poles so that we don't have another fire up here on the mountain. And it's going to be dark and quiet, and I'm going to be in my War Bonnet Traveler hammock after I eat that steak. Maybe some taters. See what we got in the cabinet. Anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following, liking, subscribing, sharing. Your helpful comments, and most of all, thank you for feeding my fragile ego. And we'll see you next time. Bye!